Okay, so we're recording again. There you go. That's it. That's it. There. We're. Oh, what were we gonna do? We're gonna
because,
move.
well, look where your camera is, right?
Right beside me, same as you.
No.
Oh, it's behind.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go.
See,
But I have to move my drink then.
I'll stick it underneath like that.
I'm already wrecking half the shit around.
They're gonna be so close together.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I've got one arm there, right? And
Yeah.
then the drink is
Front.
just perfect there underneath.
Oh yeah, that's all right. Okay, so now there we each got a camera.
Yeah, and then when you're talking now,
That's forward,
you
and
have to
I.
yeah,
Oh, I just saw somebody's fingers.
yeah, that was me.
Oh, but
I
you're
was-
exaggerating.
Yeah, right, and
Well, I hope, because I'm
kinda-
pretty fucking wild. I can get fucking flailing my arms, but I guess that's all right. That's a funny thing, eh? Like, how do we hide the cameras? It's not about hiding the cameras, I guess, is it?
no, it depends what you as a as a viewer.
Give a fuck about that,
Yeah.
right?
It's how do we eliminate seeing the camera, you and I, right? And it
Well,
initially it's there, right?
Yeah.
And then as you become more comfortable, right, it just blends.
Do you think it's like, why are we packing ourselves in this corner? Fuck. Okay.
Well, it's
My initial thing was just like, oh, we're gonna have a comfortable spot for us to sit and bullshit.
yeah. Yeah, well, it's not comfortable, right? Is it?
Well, it's not
Right?
bad. It's not
But
bad.
It's
okay.
not what you're trying to achieve. You're trying to achieve that laid back. The cameras aren't even here, kind of.
Well, I'm actually pretty good with that right now. I just feel confined. Like if I wanted to
This
get up
huge
and
room.
yeah, in a huge room, yeah. Like if I wanted to get up and go for another fucking drink, I'd have to do a tightrope underneath this fucking wire and this needs to be a big fucking screen. Yeah. I can't see that shit at a glance. I've got to be able to go. Oh yeah, I like the way we've got her set up here, situated. Like everything's comfy except for that.
What do you call it? That not coaxial, but the auxiliary thing that you put into your TV in the back of the computer. You remember where you screw it in? That give you.
Oh yeah, I don't have that on my laptop though.
Oh.
Well, I know what you're saying. Yeah. Well, see, sadly, that's where that Chrome Comcast bullshit would come into play.
Yeah.
I could
if you knew what the fuck you were doing.
How to run it. If we had a tech that would, you buy something for $50 and you can't even operate it. Plus, lighting's a little off, right? Like when I look at it, lighting is a little off.
Yeah, that's because we're bunched in a corner, and what we did was try to eliminate all the shit in the background, right?
Yeah.
And so in doing that, we've changed the lighting, right? And
there is a benefit to having the cameras in here. Like the podcasts I've watched, the guy spends 3 minutes talking about his gear. I have Logitech 920, whatever the fuck C cameras I use for my podcast with bought on Amazon, and they have links below the podcast where they can buy them. And then these were bought on Amazon as well. And I use XSplit broadcasting tool for that, and that's your promos, right?
Yeah. So
it's insane, really.
When you say, oh, I'm using is this what people use then? Just webcams?
Well, no, lots of the guys have some very fancy fucking cameras. I'm not going fancy. I can't
see these come across as
perfect.
Yeah, clear.
Well, I could literally run with that fucking thing. I don't give a shit. I don't know.
I mean, your microphone is brilliant, but it's
fucking professional quality that held by amateurs. That would be the same as you and me getting an ICBM cruise missile for fucking to launch. We wouldn't be able to do it. We could throw rocks at each other all day, but could not launch. How do we launch
We'd have
this?
To roll it over each other. But,
yeah.
It's funny because I was watching soccer this morning, but I also had the TV on.
Did you see that soccer thing I found in High Level?
Yeah,
That was kind of funny.
I've seen them before, like
Mm.
target practice. Right?
I didn't. That wasn't my urinal. I peed in my boring urinal, and then I looked over. Nobody was peeing there. I looked over. It was empty. It was empty. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, can I get a picture of that? No, really, just your dick, not the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you
But anyway,
hit
yeah.
them balls.
Yeah.
But no, so I was watching that, and in
That's a
the
nice taste.
one of the other shows that I was watching with the sound turned off was it was on the History Channel about German useless fucking buildings.
Oh, abandoned engineering.
Yeah.
I love that
Right.
show.
And
Yeah,
they
yeah.
have
That's
the
interesting.
henge in Poland, right? And that's what they call it.
The
That's
Henge?
Yeah.
Oh, I never
They don't
heard.
even know what the hell it is. You'll have seen it. It's where they said that Hitler had built it to for advanced flying equipment. One of them was called the Bell.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. That I think is a little bit of folklore, but okay.
But
In
this
my
henge thing,
I-
because they showed something on a smaller scale where they tested helicopters, and it had like net up for when it was an unmanned helicopter, and then when it completely failed, it had just hit the netting and just stopped.
But this is a concrete structure in
Yeah.
Poland. See, now here's where the fun part is. We could actually go on internet and fucking look it up.
Yeah,
You know what I
have it
mean? And
just
have it in the
pictures.
background, playing
Yeah.
in the background, and we could have it. And then if you and I could both see it, then I could go, yeah, this, Anyway, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, there was that, and
I watched one the other day that was called The Block, and it has hundreds of thousands of tons of concrete with 13-foot walls. I can't remember where it was built now, but they spent fucking, I don't know, thousands of man hours building this shit, eh? Don't even know what the fuck it's for.
in Germany.
Yeah.
See, he built a lot of shit.
Well, there was ideas behind it, yeah.
Like he had he was a genius, but he was flawed.
The
Right?
hinge. Well, yeah, but he also, Himmler from the SS guy, he was a fucking crazy, he believed in the occult and afterlife, and he was the guy who was, the way I understand it, folklore says, and again, here's my problem is being as close-minded as I am about that shit, I find it hard to believe that, and now this is going to be a term that might offend, but people of that level of intellect or responsibility or whatever can be that fucking gullible and stupid. And I'm sorry I probably trashed a bunch of people who believe in it, but I'm like, holy fuck, you're fighting a war and you're over there trying to make a bell float with supernatural powers or whatever. Like, again, only because we don't know what it was based on.
But there's lots of that shit, right?
There is, I know. Tesla actually had physical shit going on, though. Those Germans, some of them guys were looking for the art of the Ark of the Covenant and stuff like that. Come on.
Were they really looking for it? Is that just fucking?
Well, again, I don't know if
shit?
it's folklore. Yeah, maybe to propagate Indiana Jones's movies. I have no
But
idea.
I mean, like, I was looking at it from the point of view, what the hell is it? Someone must still be alive that was involved in the building of that, right?
Yeah, maybe. The unfortunate part is, well, engineers potentially. Engineers potentially. You don't mean workers, of course. They wouldn't know fuck all.
No,
right?
just build it, right?
Yeah.
But then the engineers, maybe they were probably 30, 40 years old when they started on that, so they probably, unless they did discover that the bell worked and they're all sitting somewhere going,
In another dimension?
yeah,
That's entirely
in
possible.
Brazil.
Did you ever see The Boys from Brazil?
Yeah.
That was well before cloning was even a thing, right?
Yeah.
It was like a science fiction. Oh, I have a cool, we could take your DNA and make an exact duplicate of you. Well, what good would be a fucking I'm 40? What good would yeah, interesting. But anyway, yeah.
But yeah, I like them kind of programs because
Well, that abandoned engineering one is bizarre. Like, do you see that bridge that just ends?
yeah,
It's a huge fucking infrastructure and it just ends in a lake. And now they've filled it since because it's a reservoir now or something like that.
well, it's because I don't know where the fuck they do it, but it's same. Where was this? I don't know what country it was in now, but they They were digging a tunnel, and all the residents in the local town were complaining about cracks in their walls and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yes, this is familiar to me too. Yes.
What it was they were.
Is that Italy?
The vibration was causing landslides.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so they fucking stopped doing the drilling, and then they're now developing something that stopped the vibration. I don't know where the fuck they hand it all.
Yeah, see, there again, here we are at these, like, we have these open ended conversations now, and now I feel like I have to have some substantiated evidence behind what I fucking say, right? And we have it at our fingertips on the internet if we could, you know. And again, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, because people will be able to watch this and go, "These two guys have
They just, yeah,
rambling on."
some fucking some lowland monkeys learned how to run a camera. Oh boy, fucking geniuses, fuck.
But
yeah. Well,
who cares?
Who
right?
cares? That's fucking my thoughts, your thoughts, yeah.
If I believe that bell was for calling everyone to dinner.
Was it teleportation or something?
Yeah, it was some bullshit.
It was flotation. Yeah. It was anti-gravity or something along those lines.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, I get it. It's just that's just like the boys from Brazil cloning thing. In the 40s, they were thinking of that shit. They didn't have the technology to fully quantify it. Nowadays, I think they actually do fuck with that shit.
Yeah, and so this guy in Poland, because there's a lot of tunnels, that henge thing, there's a lot of tunnels, right? And so they just go nowhere. So this Polish guy says, yeah, he's down there, and he says, you can see all these little shelves. To the normal person, that will just be a shelf, right? To the more astute people, it's for carrying cables, right?
Oh yeah, sure, yeah.
And the size of the shelving would have allowed cables that would have been enough to power a small community. So I don't know whether they were creating some kind of electric force field around that henge in order to create uplift. What do you think?
Well, again, back then, they didn't, like nowadays we've got small cable, but I'm pretty sure depends on their power source and what the demand is. You need bigger cable for carrying higher voltage, yeah. Right? I don't know. It says the henge, earthwork. So you say Poland, maybe?
Yeah, it's in Poland. It would be the German henge.
Am I spelling that right, do you think?
Henge.
Yeah, I did it phonetic, yeah. So. There you go. Yeah, and I have seen this fucking thing, yeah. Yeah, there's a fucking buzz bomb. V2, V1 buzz bomb. Yeah, and it was supposed to be, well, I don't know what the hell that is. That's just a bullshit story.
You know, like, I'd like to see someone do a documentary on this, not looking for something that's paranormal or
supernatural or whatever.
Someone go, yeah, they built this. What it is it's a dining table for fucking giants or something. They've just taken the lid off.
Yeah.
Because
oh hell, I just watched a show the other day. Good example is about Mayan fucking stuff. And there's a hole in the ground. It is maybe 6 feet around, 8 feet around, so maybe 10 feet, quite big. And there's like 4 cement steps, like it's made of rock work now, right? Perfectly flat bottom with brickwork in there. And they're going, what in the hell is this for? Like, you know what I mean? It's just that simple. But at some point you go, and it's in an area. But at some point somebody goes, I don't know. Maybe they sat in a circle and talked. Maybe it was, who knows, right? I don't know. It wasn't supernatural, or potentially it was for them, right? Where they had.
Yeah, they were sat there waiting for
a vision or something. Yeah. See, now, so I really hope that showed up, right? That would be cool if it did. I don't know. I like it, buddy. I like it. I like
Yeah,
where we're
well,
at here.
I can still feel the camera, right? So I have to
It's going to take some practice.
eliminate that,
Yeah.
right? And I think it's a little bit like if you were a sports broadcaster,
Yeah.
right? Commentator, sorry. Initially, you'll be absolutely terrified that there's 100 today,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
100 million
Yeah.
people listening to you bumblefoot through
A football game
yeah, right. But
that
if you've done
nobody
it
gives
10
a
years
fuck
running,
about in this room, anyway.
no, shut up.
Is it on?
No,
Oh.
but
Yeah, no, I think that we'll get used to it, and I don't think that it's that big of a deal. And I also have my secret power.
can you tell me what it is?
Yes, I can. Yes. Gin, because it's taken the fucking edge right off. And
it makes cameras disappear.
Yeah, and inhibitions,
Right, so here's
and maybe even my shirt.
So, hey, don't make that disappear. But if we're gonna do these, Friday night's a better night for me. Right.
Okay. Friday night's good.
If it works, and initially I think if we can do 4 or 5 of these a year, right, or more, it doesn't matter. I'm
The
not
number
bothered
to me
if-
seems low, but yeah, I don't know.
It's,
I have no
if we
idea.
have one today and one next week and one the week, it doesn't matter. But if we
You're right,
we
though.
don't want to overkill it.
No, you're right. Yeah.
But we don't want to have it that far apart where it becomes a.
Well, I've also heard, and again, like there is, how do you say this? There's another reason to do this, and it is to create an audience.
Well,
Simple as
is
that.
that what you want to do? Eventually,
Well, slowly,
right?
yeah, for sure. I mean, I get that you and I want to have some fun with it, but there is an upside to it. And I don't want to create pressure, though. So there you go. You're right. Organic content is what I'm all about. That's one of the reasons that you and I have such good conversations, because
It doesn't fucking matter, does
they're
it?
unscripted and will flow and flow. And over time, once we eliminate this and get more comfortable with, I guess, because it's a different position now or a different setting for us too, right? I mean, we're both forced to be at work, so we're sitting there making the best of it. This is our free time.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
It don't matter because we don't do fuck all anyway.
No,
so
I know,
it's
yeah.
it's
Thanks
not
for
like
assuming
it's-
that and being correct. I don't do fuck all.
It's not like we're eliminating doing something else. I'm eliminating doing fuck all.
Going to the gym and working, having a life. Yeah.
And-
No, and yeah, there's lots of good benefits. There is. Thank you. Yes. And I love your company, buddy.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good.
Fun, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
If we can do this, well, like,
Could we commit to 6 times a year?
yeah.
Like
and then-
6 is fuck all, buddy. 1 a month would be fine.
Yeah, well, we
I
can
just
go
doubled
with
it on
whatever,
you. I
right?
just doubled it on. In 1 second.
Yeah,
I doubled
because
it.
I'll do 1 a month. I'll do 1 a week if it
Feels
needs
good?
it and if it needs it and we need it, right?
Yeah, it's funny you say that because I was thinking about this Sunday, going, God, I wonder what Rick and I will talk about on Monday then. But we never. I don't know that we've ever.
Well, we never really planned what we're going to talk about.
No, we've never ran out of shit to talk about in all the years we've been together.
Like, a lot of it is just like,
And guess what, buddy? You can tell all your stories I've heard 4,500 times again.
and you can correct me if
Yeah.
I'm right.
It'll just be. It'll just be
No,
like,
no, last
oh.
time you didn't say that last time. Actually, I did.
Yeah, you just forgot already. Yeah.
But if we can do them on Friday.
Fridays is good for you.
And
Yeah.
you know what? Once we're comfortable with it, we can bring a guest if we
No, I'd like
feel.
that. I'd like to expand into a little bit, but you're right though. Let's get this camera business sorted out. Have to learn how to run the background screen here because there's a huge potential there for like all sorts of funny and just good stuff. I like because you never know where we're going with our conversation. So I do agree. It's a tragedy that there has to be some facts behind it now, because I think you could have been bullshitting me for years that I've never fucking checked.
No, that's true. You see, I've always done that.
Bullshit me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
Now, when I come up with some comment and say, "What's the longest word?" and you go, "Oh God," and then I tell you, you go, well, "I need to back check that," and then you go, "Fuck, it wasn't lying."
Yeah, I know. That's actually what I'm more afraid of.
Yeah.
That you have been spouting truth, and I'm like, fuck, why do people know this shit?
Why? Because no one cares.
No one cares.
But,
Yeah, good. Okay. So we need to get cables, extend that. I like this format. I like that fairly close.
all
Well, the
I'd say
closeness is a little fucking
yeah, because
weird.
I'm
Yeah.
not sat comfy. Right? I'm
You
comfortable.
want to stretch your legs out kind of thing and just chill and
I'm
chat.
not saying that I'm not comfy.
Yeah,
I'm
I
saying
know.
I'm not I'm
Yeah.
comfortable, I'm not comfy.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
Like,
Yeah.
this is Rick. And another thing that when I'm at home, I have a cushion.
Okay.
Right? I sit with a cushion because I rest my arms, right?
Right, yeah.
Just, it's weird.
No, that's fine. Yeah, no, that's fine too. That's
I'm
good
not
too.
going to get a cushion though. Like, it would look a little...
Could be, you should get a Yoda cushion then, at least. Fucking weirdos. That would make it better. See, because like now I need a drink and the fucking booze is way over there, so I can't get one. Okay then.
Oh God.
Well, that's good. And then, like we've talked about it before, do we need scripts? Do people
Not scripts, but we need some...
talking points or direction?
yeah, and it's difficult because how do we go with that? Do we... Gosh, you and I, we just need, like Donald Trump, right? He has a sheet of paper and he writes in big black markers, right? And just,
not crayon. I'm surprised. Okay.
and it's just got big words on there, right? And so he never follows a script, so he's got this piece of paper there, and he'll just use that as his prompt for his next.
To steer him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, like we talked about.
Yeah.
The funny little.
Oh yeah.
The funny little. Yeah, that's funny.
That.
That's funny. Yeah.
You know, like if.
No, okay, I get it. Yeah, I don't know how you know that Donald Trump does that, but
Because he shows it.
really?
Yeah.
Are you sure that's not photoshopped?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. And then the other thing Michelle said to me today, she said, but she saw it on Facebook, and I don't know how much she goes on there, but she said coronavirus has been around for years. It's on Dettol bottles. Dettol kills coronavirus. It says
Dettol?
Dettol. It's like
yeah. No, I know what Dettol is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's on there. It's on the thing. It says kills 99% of germs and coronavirus.
Are you sure that's not a new bottle where they're just selling their shit because you know what I mean?
Interesting to think that they'd added that, but then.
Well, it would be easy to do. They have machines and label and spit out 50,000 bottles a day.
But does it kill it though? Right,
I don't even know what coronavirus is, so. Like, I thought it was airborne or something. How do you kill something that's in the air? Like, you have a flu-like symptom. Do you drink the Dettol? You know? Or is it because it's, like, laying on your skin right now, and if you...
Yeah, I don't know if it's... It must be airborne, because they're all there with their...
Yeah, exactly. No, it's human transmission or whatever. Is the way I understand it.
We should be just watching this bit here, because... I don't know how close to the end of the golf they are, but we need to keep our one eye open
for our boss.
I think this is the last.
Was it the 18th? Yes, it is. Yeah.
Chances of us seeing Ingo.
Wow.
Would he have a sign up saying Ingo 316?
Oh, that's good. I like that one. That's good. Yeah, actually, yeah, he posted a picture of somewhere, and he was up in one of those.
Oh, it's probably a Petra Canada thing.
I don't know. No, I thought he was just down. visiting, but
And then is he off to the Super Bowl then? Is that in Phoenix?
Miami.
Oh, right.
Yeah. No, I don't. I don't know that he's a football fan, really. Yeah, see, and again, that's the other thing. Like a little more TVs, like they're in your view. I can't see fuck all but curling, for fuck's sakes.
There's nothing wrong with curling.
No, nothing good about it either, really. Well, it's good for the 6 people who are on it, or 8 people on the team, but it's not that much fun. I watched on Sports Center just the other night the plays of the week they had, right? They got McDavid scoring goals. Fuck, it was fabulous. And then they got like darts, guys doing darts.
Yeah.
And then they had a guy doing lawn bowling.
Oh, yeah, Crown Green bowling.
Fucking unbelievable. There is like I think, I don't know, red and green, red and yellow. I don't know what the balls were, but there are 3 reds around the yellow, the little white ball.
Yeah.
The guy fucking,
it crawled
it
through
just,
and just,
yeah. Boop. It's like it fell in a hole practically. It was like there was a dent there, and it just boop, right beside. It was like, fuck off. And that was the guy who was doing it. You could see the ball just.
Because they've got.
And I'm like, wow.
Ballast in them.
Well, they're weighted center or something, so that they
like
can be.
It's like a cone-shaped thing, so.
They can put spin on it.
No, when they roll it, right, they can't roll it straight. It won't roll straight. You can either roll it coming in that way or roll it coming in that way.
Well, they must be different than the ones I have in my backyard then.
Yeah, you've just got bocce balls.
Yeah,
balls.
yeah.
They don't have anything. It's just a heavy ball.
Yeah, I don't.
Whereas they're Crown Green bowling balls, and they have off-centered ballast.
So you can choose the ball you want to use?
Yeah, you can choose which way you're going to roll it in.
Oh, I get what you're saying. You could this way for left, this way for right.
This could be another one of them bullshit stories, right? There used to be a show in the UK.
Oh yeah.
There used to be another show in the UK called Call My Bluff.
Yeah.
Right?
I think
and
the
there was
US
a panel of 3 or 4 people that had, like.
Did you just fucking bullshit me?
No, it's true, is that?
Okay, I'm gonna watch the tape afterwards and just check your eyes just to see you, fucker.
They might water. But no, they used to have a word, right, and they go. The chairperson would go, today's word is, and he'd press a button and it'd turn around and say, flockynockyniliphacation.
Right.
And then.
But then there'd be 6 more because that's pretty long. You couldn't fit that on one.
The 4 people on the panel, right, would have what this meant. So the first one would say, flockynockyniliphacation is the art of shearing sheep in Australia, right? And
bullshit.
And then it'd go like that. And then the next one would say, I know where he gets that from, that's not what it means. Flockynockyniliphacation is the art of climbing hills, and when you reach the top of the hill, you can see all the pilifications everywhere.
It's really good, Rick. That you can make this shit up. You got 2 more to do.
Yeah, I know.
One's the truth.
One is the true meaning of it.
Yeah. Of what?
Of flockynockyniliphacation.
Oh, okay.
Right? Okay. So then the third person gets it and goes, I know what these guys are talking about. Flockynockyniliphacation. It means worthless. That's all I've got to say on that. And then the 4th person goes, how can it be worthless? It's a word, right? Flockynockyniliphacation. What it means is, it's a scientific term for when you add different types of flavouring to gin.
Ah, right.
It's infusing.
Instead of infusion, they would just use flocky fucking hilipication. That is the most worthless.
Worthless.
That's the most worthless fucking guess going. So it's the sheep shearing. Everybody knows that.
Then it goes to the opposition and they discuss it and go, it can't mean.
But they're usually like there's some sort of celebrities, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're U.S. There was a show like that on U.S. TV too, right? Whose line is it anyway, or something like that?
Yeah.
That's
and then
funny.
just for the viewers at home,
Right.
the answer is C, worthless.
Yes.
There
Yes.
you go.
The word is worthless.
Yes. It would be easy, excuse me, it would be easier to use a term.
Worthless. Yeah.
Quicker.
It could be condescension too, because the fucker who thought of that word, you know, decided that he couldn't just say worthless. He had to make a much bigger presentation out of it, obviously. Eh?
Because I don't really know where it comes from. Right?
Really?
No, I like.
Didn't you look it up somewhere?
No.
Well, I can't even type that in the computer, so I don't
can
think
spell it for you if you want.
You can spell it.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, Rick. I don't know, buddy. This one is a tough one. Let's see what it says. Back to here.
I could also do. Hey Google, what is the correct term for flockynockyniliphacation?
Here's a result from the web.
It's wrote down.
Bitch is showing a picture in your pocket.
Here are some results. A velvet-like pattern produced on wallpaper.
Oh, wrong.
Flocking.
Oh,
Flock definition. Yeah, she didn't know what
no, not even
I said. Because
Google.
it says, what is the correct term for flocking, knocking, militarification?
Oh,
As opposed to
military?
Yeah.
Military.
No, but it's flocking, knocking.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Okay, so spell
Broke
it,
it
Rick.
down.
Spell it.
F
Where's that? F
L O C K N O C K Y N A H I L
P H.
Flocky knocking a hill I F A C T I O N.
Holy. Okay, so now you can see the terms there. The correct term, I think. I'm not sure which one it is. Pronunciation would be the second one, right?
Flockynockyniliphacation. 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 Subscribe to our channel or visit us at
You
pronunciation.
guys got a fucking YouTube channel, Rick.
Flockynockyniliphacation.
You're saying it wrong, Rick. You're saying it wrong.
Flocky knocking a hilipilification.
Yeah, let's try the third one.
Flockynockyniliphacation. Flockynockyniliphacation.
I like the way you say it,
Yeah.
buddy. You've always said it that way, and
Yeah.
I just accept
They
it as
just
fact.
won't even allow it to be that way. See,
New, often, oh my god, unaccountable, often humorous. The act or habit of describing or regarding something as unimportant or having no value or being worthless. Just like the fucking word.
yeah.
It's amazing. It means nothing.
Nada.
Oh, that is good stuff. I like that. So now I'm really hoping that I'm going to put record, go back now, and we're going to have a look at that, okay? You all right with that?
Yep.